Hello, I'm Krooked, and this is Unscripted. This is a review show where I take a game that I haven't played or have played, really, from any generation of games, and I do a short unscripted review about it, where I'm playing it live, checking out the game, and basically, until I either am done playing it or I run out of things to talk about, you're going to hear my thoughts. So this is Super Baseball 2020. I'm pretty familiar with this game. This is one of my favorite games as a kid on the Super Nintendo, and every time I got to rent it, I was just like, yeah, this is the best baseball game. Let's check into this real quick. I really want to be like the Korea Dragoons, because Dragoons are awesome. I think it's supposed to be dragons, but I don't know. We'll go with that. So what this is a baseball game on the Super Nintendo. I don't really know what this is, this part of things, but I will always remember this game because, one, it looks great and it's super futuristic. Two, it's fun. It's so much different than other baseball games that are out there, and I love it. I'm probably going to be trash at it, but I love it. So I'm actually a human. They're like all kind of genetically enhanced, though. So I got a foul, you know. You can bunt, you can hit pop flies like I just did. That's terrible. That's going to be caught. If that doesn't get caught, wow. I'm getting pretty lucky here. And you can, like, move your character around, which I think is a little unique. Normally you can, like, input where you're going to bat at, but this is like, yeah, no, here, you can move your character. I think there's a way to do a power hit, too. So many fouls. Oh, well, there you go. Batted right into him. I'm, another human. Oh, that's a good hit. Right into their hands. Wow. Bad hit. I lied. Terrible hit. Don't hit the ball that way. Pow! Whoa, yeah! That's probably gonna get caught, though. Oh, it didn't. Run, steal second. Yeah, no. Go back to first. Ah! Okay, so, as you can tell from the batting perspective, it's like a normal baseball game. I think you can throw different pitches here depending on what button you push. Oh boy, I hit a home run. That's on me. Or I threw a home run. Oh, except there's not home runs there. The home runs are only in specific spots. Oh god. The outfield controls are not the most intuitive that I've played. Oh god. I don't know where... Okay. So, not the best game in terms of outfield. But since, you know, we're looking at the actual game for the game, look at the graphics of this. This game looks great. It's hard to overstate how good it looks because this is on the Super Nintendo, and there's a lot going on, but you can see everything clearly. Great sprite work. This is just a great example of what the Super Nintendo could do back in its day, and how great everything was. I don't know when this came out in the Super Nintendo's life. I can assume it's a little bit later because of how well put together the game is. I also really, really enjoy the sound because it's upbeat, it's fun, it's kind of, you know, just great sounds when you connect with a ball, great sounds when you connect with everything. It's fantastic. Oh! And there's stuff like that it's such a good baseball game. I just really am bad at outfield, and it doesn't work very well. but there's balls. You can walk people. If I really wanted to, I could throw to the bases because, well, there's people on them. Yeah. And, you know, it shows you everything. What's cool is after you finish a game, which these are long games. Baseball games, you're getting your money's worth out of them no matter what because, you know, you're playing multiple innings. If you play a full season, you're getting everything you want. This has a full season in it where you build up your characters and you actually make them better and better and better. So that being said, it's a little bit of a longer game too if you like baseball. If you're just looking for something to pick up and play, that's fun for it too. And again, other than outfield, which is the only thing that I keep going back to is this is just bad, I have a lot of fun with it, and it's just really good. I'm really bad at hitting the ball, apparently, because all I can hit is fouls. Yeah! I'm just going to stay there. So once you're done with the game, you'll notice that I've earned money. What you can do with that money is, you know, upgrade players, upgrade their abilities. I think there's a point where you can even repair players. It's been a while since I've played that far into it. You can buy or get power-ups for teams. You can buy it right there just by hitting R in the game. Very easy to understand controls. You can also hit L button. Y and X. X allows you to bunt. Y doesn't really do much. Everything's pretty much just using A. He broke his bat! That's so cool. So yeah. What else really is there to say about Super Baseball 2020? I just had to make my player run manually 2 seconds, so that's something to keep in mind. Not the most intuitive controls for that. Considering they weren't running on their own, and that would have meant 2 people got stuck on base, which would have just been terrible. Oh no, foul ball. And if you notice, it's not like other games where even after a foul, you can still have a chance of getting someone out on base if they're not there, but not every game does that either, so. When you're pitching, of course, there's no... I keep hitting L1. Or L. There's no X and Y button. B doesn't do anything either. B and A, you kind of do that fake out little pitch that I just did. Like that, where you're like, yeah, and then you can completely control the ball in air, which is wild. And sometimes it's really easy to get some good plays, man. So, with Super Baseball 2020, you're getting a game that's a little bit harder to control in the outfield. Like, honestly, I shouldn't even touch the controls when they're in the outfield because it's just going to go worse for me. Oh, that's what B does. B allows you to throw to the bases. That makes sense. B for base, you know. So it's simple, but it's a fun game. Because I'm going to obviously give these scores whenever I do these. If I had to give Super Baseball a score, if it wasn't for the terrible outfielding, I'd probably give this like an 8 or a 9. But with the terrible outfielding, it takes it down to a 6. The reason why it's a 6 is because that means that the good half of the game is unplayable. If your opponent hits a ball, you're just like, what do I do? This isn't going to work very well. On the flip side, the reason why it's not lower is because you can play 2-player with your friends or anyone that you want to, and it's really fun because then you both get to pick different teams and go through that. You get to upgrade your players. You get to have all these power-ups. Overall, this is a great game. It's something to play. If you haven't played it on the Super Nintendo and you like sports games and you're looking for something to play, definitely play it. If you haven't played it, play it. If you are not a fan of sports games at all and you're looking for something that's really going to break that trend and you're going to be like, yeah, this is the sports game that I really love, that I love to play all the time, this is not going to be it. You might be entertained with it for a little bit, but you're not going to go much past that, and you're going to be like, yeah, this isn't what I'm feeling. But if you like sports games, man, check this out. Absolutely. It's going to be a fun time. And yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you have any games that you want to see me play besides this or later, definitely let me know. I would love to check out basically anything. Good games are always great. And as you can see, my guy's about to blow up there because he's doing so bad. So he has to be repaired, which is what part of that money's for. So yeah, any games you want to see, let me know. I think for a while I might be sticking to more of the retro games, but you know, we'll see what's going on. And I will see you on the next Unscripted.